the shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket!
We laugh and play, and sometimes magic happens right before my very eyes.
Grandpa wasn't very well, but he'd helped me to make up a song all about the two of us. He was doing all the actions to help me remember the words. And I wasn't the only one practicing. Jemima and her friends were practicing a dance.
I always go wrong there. Don't worry, Jemima.
And Mum was in the kitchen practicing her ukulele.
Try again.
And me.
Bravo! Absolutely wonderful. You're going to be a star, Jason. Do you know that? When you sing that this afternoon, they'll be so impressed.
Yes, all of us were practicing because this evening we were going to be in Miss Smiley's summer show. Miss Smiley is called Miss Smiley because she's always smiling. She has the biggest smile in Sunnysands. And what's more, she makes the most delicious treats ever. Her cafe is the best cafe in the world. And every year she has a summer show.
Your singing was sounding great, Jason.
Are you coming to the practice at the cafe this afternoon, Dad?
No, I'm going to tidy up the beach hut. Mum will take you and I'll see you later for the show. What was I going to do? Sandwiches.
I really wish you could come to the show, Grandpa.
I'll put your lunch in your backpack, Jason.
Mum, please can Grandpa come to the show? Please. I can't sing without him there.
Oh, yes you can, Jason Mason. You'll be fine, won't he, Grandpa?
Of course he will.
Grandpa's had a poorly cold and the doctor said he must stay at home till he's really, really better. OK, I'll see you in a minute.
Don't worry. I'll be there.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa might be a bit poorly at the moment, but when he's wearing his magic cap, he has more energy than anyone.
Grandpa! Quick, hide in my backpack. Dad's coming. Wrong one. That's Dad's backpack.
Right, I'm off. Good luck, Jason. See you later.
This was a disaster. Grandpa was supposed to come to Miss Smiley's cafe in my backpack, but instead he was going to the beach in Dad's. Then Jemima and her friends came in, and Mum came in, and there was nothing for it. It was time for us to go. So we all got into Campo and set off for Miss Smiley's cafe. And Jemima said,
I'm really excited.
and Mum said,
So am I.
and all Jemima's friends said,
I can't wait. It's going to be fabulous.
but I was really nervous about singing without Grandpa. I wondered how he was getting on at the beach with Dad.
Fine mess I'm in now.
Dad was emptying all the stuff out of the beach hut to have a tidy up. Some of my toys were there, including Gordon, my seagull.
Oh, getting a bit breezy.
I knew Grandpa would have a plan, because Grandpa always has a plan.
Gordon, am I pleased to see you? To Miss Smiley's cafe, please, and hurry, before the wind gets up. Come on, Gordon, giddy up.
As you know, Grandpa's magic means that he can make anything go when he's small. Even Gordon, my toy seagull. Everyone was starting to practice for the evening show. Troy was singing a song he'd made up and doing really well.
Well done, Troy. Very good.
You'll go, Jason.
What's the matter? Scared or something?
I so wish Grandpa was here. He wasn't keen on Troy, and neither was I.
Come on, Jason. Come and practice your song now.
Well, go on. Scaredy cat.
I tried to sing, but nothing would come out.
I can't do this without Grandpa, Miss Smiley.
Yes, you can. Grandpa's fine at home, getting better. He can't go flying about right now.
But that was exactly what Grandpa was doing. Flying about.
Wait! Look out, Gordon! The wind's blowing us off course! No, not this way! I have to get to the cafe! I have to get to Jason! Oh! I need to be at Miss Smiley's cafe, not Mr. Whoops' shop! Really, Gordon, call yourself a seagull and you can't even cope with a bit of wind? Oh.
Whoops! Hello, Gordon. How did you get here? I don't remember Jason Mason leaving you in my shop. Ah, well, I'm so excited about the show, I'm forgetting everything. Get in the costume box, eh? And I'll take you back to Jason.
Oh, no. How am I going to get to the cafe now?
Oh, and I nearly forgot the balloons. Must get on or I'll be late.
And off went Mr. Whoops, forgetting to shut the door behind him. The bad news was that Grandpa hadn't managed to get back on Gordon. The good news was that now he had another way of getting to the cafe. There was still no sign of Grandpa, and the show had begun.
It's hot, feel the heat of the summertime beat. Let's hop to the beat, move your feet to the beat of the summertime heat. We'll go dancing in the summertime, dancing, and I'm feeling fine. We'll go dancing in the summertime at Miss Smiley's summer show. We'll go dancing in the summertime, dancing, and I'm feeling fine. We'll go dancing in the summertime at Miss Smiley's summer show. At Miss Smiley's summer show. Let's dance.
The wonderful world of Mr. Whoops. Whoops! We're off to the beach. Hooray! What wonderful fun we're going to have with Mr. Whoops today. Whoops!
And now, everybody, I'd like you to give a big round of applause for Jason Mason.
It was my go. Where was Grandpa? I was sure I couldn't do this without him.
Every day with Grandpa is a day to remember. Every day with Grandpa's a surprise. Every day we laugh and play, and sometimes magic happens right before my very eyes. We can pretend we're flying to the moon or diving to the bottom of the sea. We are explorers, spacemen and superheroes. Anything we want to, we can be. Sometimes we imagine we are in a rocket zooming around the Milky Way. If I could keep Grandpa right here in my pocket, then he could be with me all the day. We can pretend we're in the deepest jungle, waving from the top of every tree. We can climb rainbows, we can have big adventures. That's the life for Grandpa and for me. Yes, every day we dream what we could be, 'cause we're a team, my Grandpa and me.
I felt really happy. After the show, I brought Grandpa home in my pocket and rushed into the house ahead of everyone else. Cap off, Grandpa, quick!
You did it, Jason. Well done.
I couldn't have done it without you, though, Grandpa. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Here you are, Jason. Mr. Whoops found it in his shop. Very odd.
And I had it at the beach hut earlier today. Even odder.
How are you feeling, Grandpa?
Oh, much better.
I knew you would if you stayed at home and kept quiet all day.
Yes, it's always best to stay at home when you're feeling poorly. You don't want to go flying about.
And Jason did brilliantly. He didn't need you there after all, Grandpa. Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket!
Thank you, Captain Dumbletwit, said the Fringle-Frangle Lump. You have saved the...
Bless you, Grandpa.
Oh,
Grandpa couldn't stop sneezing. He always gets the sneezes at this time of year, when the cherry blossoms on the trees. Bless you again, Grandpa!
Miss Smiley's asked me to pop into her cafe. She's had to go away, so she's left Mr. Whoops in charge. Now, where did I put my bag?
Mr. Whoops in charge of the cafe? That's the worst idea I've ever heard.
And Grandpa was right. You see, Mr. Whoops is called Mr. Whoops because he's always having little accidents. He drops things. He falls over things.
Oops.
He falls off things.
Whoops.
He even trips over his own feet.
Whoops.
Oh yes, with Mr. Whoops in charge, there was bound to be chaos in the cafe.
Where did I put it?
Can we come with you? I really fancy an ice cream
Bless you!
Bless you. Jason can come, but I don't think you should, Grandpa. There's so much blossom about. You'll sneeze even more if you go outside.
But Mum!
I've got to come to the cafe. Sneezes or no sneezes. Mr. Whoops will need my help.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of magical things. He can get into my car and make it go. He can fly off in my plane.
Where's Grandpa? Gone for a little lie down, I expect.
That's what everyone thinks when Grandpa goes missing. I'm the only one who knows about his shrinking cap.
There you are. Come along, Jason.
There was nothing for it. I had to go. So off we went in Campo to Miss Smiley's cafe. Soon Mum said,
I'm glad Grandpa decided not to go out. It was very sensible of him.
and I thought, Grandpa? Sensible? If only she knew. Miss Smiley's cafe at the end of the pier is the best cafe in the world. And today, Mr. Whoops had added his own special touch. Cherry blossom! On the tables, on the counter, everywhere. Mr. Whoops's ice cream sundaes were almost as good as Miss Smiley's.
Just as well Grandpa didn't come. Mr. Whoops has brought the outside inside today. Grandpa would never have stopped sneezing.
And that was Grandpa sneezing right now. Of course, I had to pretend it was me. Achoo!
Bless you, Jason.
More strawberry sauce, anybody?
Mr. Whoops had had an accident with the strawberry sauce.
Please.
Now was my chance to talk to Grandpa. Grandpa, you nearly gave yourself away just then.
I know, I'm sorry. It's all this cherry blossom.
Why don't you just go home? Mr. Whoops is doing fine. He doesn't need any help.
He will in a minute. Guess who I saw on the pier making her way here?
Lady Prigsbottom!
It's your ladyship to you, small boy with an ice cream moustache.
This was bad news for Mr. Whoops. Everyone in Sunnysands knows Lady Prigsbottom. She's famous for having a very big house, a very smart car, and a very straight face.
What's all this rubbish? This is my table. Miss Smiley always leaves this free for me. Clear it and make it snappy.
Yes, your ladyship. Of course, your ladyship.
Lady Prigsbottom was surprised to see Mr. Whoops covered in strawberry sauce.
Somebody get a cloth!
See what I mean? Mr. Whoops is going to need all the help he can get.
Mum tried to calm Lady Prigsbottom down, but it wasn't working.
I'm sure it'll leave a very stubborn stain.
Sorry about that, your ladyship. What can I get you?
I'll have a paradise pineapple pizza, a scrumptious chocolate cheesecake, a big banana shake, and make it snappy. Get off.
There's only one way to help Mr. Whoops, and that's to put a smile on Lady Prigsbottom's face and make her see the funny side of things.
You'll never do it, Grandpa.
Oh, won't I? I have a brilliant plan.
But there was no time to find out what Grandpa's brilliant plan was. Mum was coming back. I've got to hide you, Grandpa. Achoo!
Bless you. Don't tell me you've got the sneezes too. Let's get this blossom out of your way.
This was a disaster. Mum was really close to Grandpa. One more sneeze and she'd find him. The good news was Grandpa had managed to escape. The bad news was that he was going to carry out his brilliant plan.
You, waiter, with the red dribble down your front. I want a large leafy salad to go with that pizza and make it snappy.
As snappy as a crocodile, your ladyship.
If I wanted to see a clown, I'd have gone to the circus.
Mr. Whoops was working as fast as he could. And he wasn't the only one. Grandpa had made a smiley face on the pizza.
Look, there's a smiley face on this pizza. I'm sure it wasn't there before.
Everything smiles in Miss Smiley's cafe, even the food.
With a bit of luck, it'll make Lady Prigsbottom smile too.
But Lady Prigsbottom was in no mood for smiling.
I've never had such appalling service. We must all complain to Miss Smiley when she gets back. We must write to Mr. Crump Grumble, the taste tester from the town hall.
All the sneezing made Mr. Whoops jump and sent the pizza flying.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
Keep your sticky fingers out of my expensive hairdo, too. I will bypass the first course and go straight for the dessert, assuming you can keep it on the plate. scrumptious chocolate cheesecake with extra cream, a big banana shake, and...
Make it snappy. Yes, of course, your bottomship. Ladyship.
It's not your fault, Jason. It's all this cherry blossom. You can't help it if it makes you sneeze. I think we should go home.
No, we can't. I haven't finished my ice cream sundae. There was no way I could leave Grandpa now. I was sure he was working on another brilliant plan. And I was right. He'd made a smiley face on the chocolate cheesecake.
Would you believe it? Another smiley face. If this doesn't make Lady Prigsbottom smile, nothing will.
Do go carefully, Mr. Whoops.
So Mr. Whoops took the smiley chocolate cheesecake with extra cream to show Lady Prigsbottom. I was hoping this time Grandpa wouldn't sneeze and make Mr. Whoops jump, but...
Whoops!
What's so funny?
I am. Look at me. Strawberry sauce, cream, chocolate. I look like an ice cream sundae.
Yes, I suppose you do. Oh, it's too silly. Oh, look at me. I look like a small boy's birthday tea.
Grandpa had done it! While everyone was laughing, Grandpa sneaked out of the cafe, got into my toy plane, and flew off. He arrived back home just before me and Mum, took off his shrinking cap and went back to his normal size. Just in time, too. Brilliant plan, Grandpa.
I couldn't have managed without your chewing. That's what I call teamwork.
Yes, Grandpa. Teamwork.
Such a good job you didn't come with us, Grandpa. The cafe was full of cherry blossom. Poor Jason couldn't stop sneezing.
Really?
I'll go and get some tea, Grandpa.
Good, and make it snappy.
Oh, that's what Lady Prigsbottom kept saying. How odd!
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket.
Hey, watch it go, Jason.
It was the school holidays, and I was playing marbles with Grandpa.
Not bad, not bad. But we can make it go even faster. What we need is the right marble.
Maybe I'll buy some more today, Grandpa.
Oh, I want to come with you. I'll make sure you get some good ones. Like a shooter, a few peewees, a bumblebee, a couple of rainbows, and a spiral corkscrew.
Miss Smiley was about to arrive. On Sundays, Miss Smiley looked after a boy called Troy. And today was one of those days. She was taking me and Troy to Mr. Whoops' shop to spend our pocket money. I wonder what Troy will choose.
Troy?
Yes, this was the day we went to buy a toy for a boy called Troy.
You didn't say Miss Smiley was bringing Troy.
Troy lives next door, and he's always inviting himself round to play. He's very spoilt and he's very rude. He does things like this.
I want it! No, me!
Shimmy! Shoo!
And this.
But I want to play with it.
And this. And he makes Grandpa say,
I'd like to teach him some manners. And if I come with you, maybe I can do just that.
not a shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of magical things. He can get into my car and make it go. Not the plane, Grandpa. He can fly off in my plane. Or he could just run for all he's worth. Once Grandpa's got his shrinking cap on, there's no stopping him. And I'm the only person who knows about it. Nobody else is allowed to see him. Suddenly the doorbell rang. I had no idea where Grandpa could be hiding.
Hello, Jason.
Hurry up!
Oh, I suppose your grandpa's gone for a little lie down, has he?
Come on! I want to go buy a toy!
You'll need your jacket, Jason. Troy, wait for us!
There was nothing for it. Off we went. Me, Miss Smiley and Troy to Mr. Whoops' shop. My favourite place in Sunnysands. Our town is called Sunnysands because it's always sunny and it's by the sea. We love spending time at our beach hut on the beach. And you can see the lighthouse from my bedroom window. This is Mum and Dad's bike shop. And here's Miss Smiley's cafe, which serves the best ice cream sundaes in the world. Here's Mr. Whoops' shop, where you can buy anything and everything. I wish Grandpa had come with us. Maybe he had, because, as you know, Grandpa can hide anywhere. Mr. Whoops is called Mr. Whoops because he's always having little accidents. He drops things. He falls over things.
Oops.
He falls off things.
Whoops.
He even trips over his own feet.
Whoops.
Every time he knocks something over, he goes,
Whoops.
Show us your bestest, most expensivest toy then.
I'd found a jar of marbles. I was looking at all the bright swirly colours and was just trying to remember which ones Grandpa wanted when
A yellow peewee.
Grandpa had been hiding in my pockets all the time. And now he was off. He loved Mr. Whoops' shop. Luckily, Troy and Miss Smiley were busy looking at toys, so they didn't notice Grandpa. He was having a great time, leaping from shelf to shelf. I was really worried that they'd see him any minute. But you know Grandpa, when he's got an idea, there's no stopping him.
Oh, is that you playing, Jason?
Of course, I had to pretend it was me.
Oh, Jason wants a xylophone. Jason wants a xylophone.
No, I don't. I want marbles.
Who's been eating my porridge?
I grabbed the bear to try to get at Grandpa, but Grandpa had already gone.
Oh, Jason wants a teddy. Jason wants a teddy.
No, I don't. I want marbles. I looked around for Grandpa and suddenly I saw him. Grandpa lost his balance and bumped into a big jigsaw. Now Mr. Whoops was hurt and Grandpa had disappeared. Miss Smiley took Mr. Oops out the bag to see to his head. I went to find Grandpa, but I didn't find him. I found these. Grandpa's clothes. This meant he was running about the shop in his pants. I put the clothes in my pocket, and just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, I saw him. Grandpa, what are you doing?
I've always fancied playing the bagpipes.
What's that noise? It's that doll. How does it work? Is it remote controlled? It must have a computer inside it or something. I know, let's have a look under its funny skirt.
Hey, watch it, laddie.
It can talk!
This time, Grandpa had gone too far.
Hey, I want the little doll in the skirt.
You want what, dear?
He must mean the Scottish doll.
Yes! No, not that one. I want the one that talks.
Oh, he's got such a lively imagination.
No! I want that one, and I want it now!
Before I knew it, Grandpa was being wrapped up. I needed a rescue plan, and I needed it fast.
And Jason would like a jar of marbles.
Actually, I've changed my mind. I'd like a Scottish doll too, please.
Copycat!
Troy had got Grandpa out of his box and was staring at him. Surely Grandpa would keep still and quiet this time. But he didn't.
Hello again, laddie.
I decided to get my doll out too.
Your doll is rubbish. It doesn't do anything. Na, your doll is rubbish.
I needed to swap the dolls before Troy took Grandpa home. But how?
I want a chocolate milkshake with a double chocolate chip muffin and chocolate sauce.
Please.
What?
You need to learn some manners. I want this, I want that. Tut, tut. Where are your pleases and your thank yous? And you shouldn't be so rude to your wee friend there either. Now, you go over to Miss Smiley and ask nicely, and have some fresh orange juice and fruit salad. You eat far too much chocolate.
Yes, right. Okay.
Oh, I did enjoy that.
Troy's back was turned. This was my only chance. That's enough, Grandpa. Time to swap you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. You're going back in my pocket where you'll find your clothes.
It really does talk. Honest, Miss Smiley.
I'm sure he does, dear.
No, it even knows my name. Go on. Say something. I mean, please say something.
Oh, I expect it was Jason having a little joke. He's always putting on funny voices.
It wasn't Jason. It talked to me. I'm sure it did. Thanks for taking me to the toy shop today, Miss Smiley. It was really kind of you.
I was really pleased to get back home. I ran inside ahead of Troy and Miss Smiley and quickly put Grandpa down. He whipped his shrinking cap off and was soon back to his normal size.
We did it, Jason. We taught that boy Troy some manners. Teamwork, laddie.
Aye, teamwork.
Smart work there, Jason, buying that other doll. Just a minute.
And Grandpa opened his treasure chest. It's where he keeps all sorts of things he had when he was a boy.
I just remembered. I have these.
Oh, Grandpa!
Hello, Grandpa. Sorry, I can't stay. Troy needs his tea. He's been such a sweet boy today. I wish you'd seen him. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.